All right, guys, let's move on to story number 3. So this is stories from here on forth are going to be very spicy and crazy. A ransomware attack took a New Mexico jail offline, leaving inmates in lockdown. So last week there was like an Alberquerque area jail without access to its camera feeds, and rendered automatic door mechanisms were unusable. Inmates were confined to their cells as a result, while technicians struggle to bring back systems online. So what do you guys have to think about this one?
They should use keys, like physical keys.
I think it's amazing that a hacker could get in and sabotage a jail to the point that everyone had to go into lockdown and solitary confinement.
That's actually just to prove that you can do it, because it has no benefit for the hacker, just keeping them in.
Yeah.
But you would think that critical systems inside a jail would not be online, right? And I get it, like it's only the camera system and they did lockdown just to be safe because they couldn't see anything, but still, like, you know, in Mr. Robot, there was a scene, spoiler, where Mr. Robot breaks someone out of jail by like shutting down the power grid and like opening up all the jail cells. And it was always like, yeah, right, like that could ever happen. Evidently, maybe. Like maybe in this case, it wasn't that far-fetched. It's just very surprising.
But I agree with you, they should use keys. Smashing.
No, they had to use like actual manual keys to like go in and out of like cells and like the whole jail and everything.
Why do we act like keys are bad technology? Like we've been using keys for a long time. And I will remind you when Facebook or Meta
Oh my God.
had their DNS issue, they were locked out from all of their buildings and their data centers to the point that they couldn't go in to fix it because they didn't use keys. So
Keys are great.
Moral of the story is keys.
Not digital keys, physical keys.
Yeah. This episode brought to you by keys.
Keys. They're awesome.
They work. Can't hack a key.
No, I mean, we have this. Not only are we like locking prisoners there, but it put them in legal consequence, right? This article talks about there's been a legal agreement with prisoner with a lawsuit that was settled, and now this lockdown potentially violates that. So there's consequences here besides just prisoners stuck in the jail for a few more hours.
Right.
Well, and it was the camera system, right? So it is an invasion of privacy, and there could be plenty of lawsuits saying that you displayed images of me that I didn't consent to and all that.
I'm wondering if it triggers something for the prisoners, like if they have been in lockdown, let's say for 48 hours, if that could trigger some lawsuit also.
Very possible. Depends what agreement they have, what promises they've made.
Yeah.
It's collective punishment, and it's against the Geneva Convention.
Oh my God.
That is true. Under the Geneva Convention, I'm a sovereign citizen.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I have just the group for you.
Real sovereign citizens don't group together. They value their independence.
They virtually group together.
I gotta open the door.